Okay, welcome back. Last time we made our way through Chargestone Cave and arrived in Mistralton City. So the plan for today's episode is to do the stuff at the Celestial Tower. I nearly called it the Celestic Tower. You know, just had Gen 4 on the mind for a second there. Now, before I go and do anything else, I'm quickly going to go and pick up Golurk, and I'm also dropping off for a couple of Pokemon, because it's finally time for me to go and do something I probably should have done a good few episodes ago. Also, 10 out of 10, Golurk can learn fly. I'm pretty sure one of the movies shows it, like, it's kind of like the bit that connects its upper and lower body kind of like turns into a rocket or something. It's a bit strange. Anyway, I have a couple of fossils. I'm gonna fly all the way back to Necroid City. Honestly, now that I think about it, maybe I should have waited, because I can come back and get a couple of surf encounters. And I know I get surf after this next gym. But hey, let's go and see what we can get from our fossils. Because we do have a couple, and then we can move on and do the actual things for today's episode. Okay, so, the Dome Fossil. What do we have? So normally this would be Kabuto. Pidgeotto? Okay. I mean, it's nothing amazing, it's nothing fancy, but I'm not going to complain about free Pidgeotto. And the Plume Fossil. Wait, did I have... No. A Spiritomb? No, the cover fossil was either Typhlosion or... whatchamacallit. It was either Typhlosion or Ember, I forget which. Okay, so now... I can just check on those when I get back to Mistralton, when I'm kind of shuffling the team back around. Okay, so, my plan for today's episode is go out onto Route 7, get my encounter on Route 7, get my Celestial Tower encounter, do the stuff at the Celestial Tower, and also detour to go and grab that TM, because I know that there's a TM on Route 7. You know what? No, I feel like I can leave that. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna display confidence. I'm gonna leave it and see what it is next time. You know, I'll see whatever it is on my way to Twist Mountain. Okay, so Pidgeotto Carbonature has Wonder Skin with Gust, Quick Attack, Whirlwind, and Twister. Illusion Spiritomb. Okay, hold on. That's kinda sick. So I'd be able to lead with Spiritomb, and it would come out disguised as the Pokemon at the back of the party. The only issue is it being impish and not, I think Bulls would be preferable. Either way, that is potentially huge. I would love to be able to get some use out of that. Who knows, I might at some point. Okay, now we meet a couple of new characters. Oh, hey, Branch, right? Let me see your Pokedex for a moment. What do we have here? So, you found 244 Pokemon, eh? You haven't seen a Clink yet, though. Still, that's a great Pokedex. Excuse me, I was a little excited and forgot my manners. My name's Juniper too, Cedric Juniper. The professor who gave you the Pokedex is my daughter. That girl's told me a lot about you. Really makes my day to meet you. In honor of our meeting, I'm going to upgrade your Pokedex. Okay, thanks, Professor. Some Pokemon can change forms even when it's the same individual. If you've already seen a form, you can check it with this whenever you want. I also added a function to make searching easier. Professor, who's that trainer? Oh, I forgot my introductions. Skylar, this is a friend of my daughter's. Branch is travelling around Unova to complete the Pokedex. Oh, I see, so that means you'll be challenging the gym. Oh boy, I'm really looking forward to it. That's right, you should challenge the gym. If nothing else, this gym is really out there. See you, Skylar. If something comes up again, I'll let you know. Professor, my plane is a cargo plane. It carries cargo, not people. And you're talking as if places like Kanto and Sinnoh are right around the corner. Oh, Skylar, if you keep running, your face might freeze like that. That'd be a shame. People and Pokemon, we all have to help each other out. See you later. Okay, later, Professor. Sheesh, it's hard to believe that such a happy-go-lucky guy could be a world-renowned Pokemon Professor. Heads up, as gym leader, I'd be happy to have you challenge the gym, but there's something I need to take care of first. Just now, as I was flying the cargo plane, I saw something on top of the Celestial Tower. I'm sure that's a sick Pokemon. If it is, I can't just leave it there. I have to look into this right away. Yeah, I'm leaving for Route 7's Celestial Tower. You can come along if you want. And so, we need to do that before we can challenge the gym. Also, there's people who live in this house. They do serve a purpose, but that is after I beat the gym. Now, if I talk to this girl, they'll give me a TM. Normally this is Charge Beam, and it is Wing Attack, okay. Okay, so... do I risk the Shaking Spot? Let's go for it, why not? Our encounter is... a Lairon? Okay. But... I don't have a rock type, I think. Or at least I don't think I have one. And hey, Lairon, that's a potential Aggron, and Aggron is always going to be cool to have. And Lairon, I think it should get Iron Head at some point in the like high 20s, early 30s, right? Either way, I know that it becomes Aggron at 42. I think it's 42 for Aggron. Which means it'll be very close to evolving straight away. Like, if I level it up to level cap, it'll be very close to evolving. And Aggron is kinda sick. Okay, Hardy Nature, it's balanced. Arena Trap. Okay, let's go and deposit Lairon off in the box before we go and do anything else. Now, I know that when I step off of one of those little ledges, that there's someone who challenges you to a triple battle. Is it a triple battle or is it a rotation battle? I think it might be a triple battle in one version and a rotation battle in the other. Either way, I'm gonna probably try to avoid that because of that. Because those types of battles are very dangerous, potentially. But you know what? What's the worst that could happen? I feel pretty confident with my team right now, as is. I'm gonna run over then. I was gonna say I'm gonna run over then grab that item, but I kind of just ran straight into this person. This kid was just like, oh, that's a person, not a Pokemon, okay. Okay, youngster Parker has a Flaffy. Okay, a little 35. Okay, Empoleon is weak to electricity, so I need to be a little bit careful about that. But also at the same time, we are in the rain, so Bubble Beam should do a ton. Bubble Beam does more than a ton. Bubble Beam just one shot. Dusclops. I still don't really have anything on my team for ghost types, which is a little bit on the inconvenient side. But hey, on the plus side, we should be okay, and I can just run back and heal straight away after this. And because since I'm using a special move, I don't need to worry about the burn all that much. The burn does a decent chunk of damage though, although I can't imagine Smoochum will be enough of a threat for me to, need to worry too much about it. Okay, simple, easy, Empoleon just wiped out this kid's entire team. And I do still need to be careful because level 40 is still the cap. Okay, what could I have had on this route? I could have had a Smoochum on the team. Honestly, having a Jinx for the team might not have even been that bad. But also, at the same time, I don't think it naturally learns Psychic. Like, I think it gets Ice Punch. I think it gets Ice Punch, and I think it gets Ice Beam. But I don't think it naturally learns... I don't think it naturally learns any Psychic moves, which is a little bit of an inconvenience. Because, it is part Psychic. I don't really get why Jinx is part Psychic, it just kind of is. It was not worth coming all the way out of my way for this. It was not worth going all the way out of my way to pick up one tiny mushroom. Okay, I could have had an Altaria on this route, that would have been kinda nice. I mean, I say that, Altaria would have been... Okay, I'm just gonna be real. In a world where I have a Trapinch in the box and a Hydreigon, Altaria is not making the team. Unless I decide to pivot and just go like, yeah, I'm just gonna go Mono Dragon type from here, I do not see a world where I would have been using that. Okay, Magcargo. Now the question... You know what, just out of curiosity, I'm going to try to Bubble Beam this. Does it have Water Absorb? It does not have Water Absorb. So basically, one of my starter Pokemon options, at the start of the game, one of my options was a Slugma, and I was basically just thinking, well, if my cargo had Water Absorb, maybe it could do something. But also at the same time, one, apparently it doesn't, and two, yeah, Slugma evolves into Magcargo at level 38, which is one, way too high. Like, and I feel like that could have been like a level 25 evolution and it would have been fine. Houndour becomes Houndoom at level 24. And I feel as if, whatchamacallit, is just one of those Pokemon that evolves way too late, and I have wandered into this. Oh no. Okay, rotation battles. I think if I'm playing white, it's a triple battle, and I think in one version it's a rotation battle, and in another it's a triple battle. Oh, this guy means business. Drifblim, Vaporeon, Bisharp. That's kind of a sick team, not gonna lie. Okay, I'm just gonna Bubble Beam because we're in the rain. Okay, he rotates around stockpiles. So he does boost his defenses up a little bit, which isn't exactly ideal for me. But hey, I'll get good damage out regardless because we are, you know, using Stab Bubble Beam in the rain. Okay, Bisharp. Bisharp is clearly the offensive, well, the physically offensive core of his team. And I can just Aqua Jet. I don't need to worry about Water Absorb, because, whatchamacallit, Vaporeon normally has Water Absorb. It does have Bite, though. Let's rotate to Hypno and go for a Bubble Beam. Why did I rotate to Hypno? I don't actually know. I don't really have any reason to have done so. Actually, I don't really know how rotation battles work for experience. Also, I would like to thank the game for not going to Bisharp there because I misclicked. I hadn't intended on going for Psybeam there. But you know what, for safety and convenience... Okay, Bisharp's down. Fantastic. I was going to say, for safety and convenience, I was going to go for Bubble Beam. And I misclicked, but hey, we're okay. Okay, Hypno hits level 36. Great. Okay, all of the Pokemon active in the battle do get EXP. So, I guess I'll just keep Bubble Beaming my way to victory here. So, I'm hoping that I can use Bubble Beam a couple more times. The Omni Boost is going to be a little bit of a pain. Okay, one more should... Buddy, please just work with me here. Anyway, I was going to say, I was going to Bubble Beam until I take out the Drifblim. Let Bubble Beam take out the Drifblim, then switch to Meganium and Magical Leaf. But apparently he doesn't feel like working with me right about now. Actually, Game, just give me the crit. Okay. 10 out of 10, it actually did give me the crit, let's go. And now it's just Vaporeon, it shouldn't have anything too dangerous, so I can go out to Meganium, Magical Leaf, and probably One-Shot. Okay, so it's shown Water Gun, Quick Attack, Bite. Maybe it has Aurora Beam? It does indeed have Aurora Beam. How much is that going to hit for? Too much, but we should be okay. Honestly, kind of messed up how Vaporeon gets Aurora Beam, but Glaceon doesn't. Honestly, it's always kind of upset me that Glaceon doesn't learn Ice Beam by level up. Also, there is a TM over here, but I know that if you go up those steps, you get interrupted by a phone call from your mum. So I will do that after I, you know, kind of go and do everything else and have beaten the gym. However, there is a TM over there, so maybe I should just do that now. But hey, that is something for future me to worry about, and I don't know. If it's a great move, I'm going to be upset, but hey, we'll find out. We'll find out that in the future. Okay, Swellow. Swellow is such a cool Pokemon. Big fan of Swellow. If anyone watched the Emerald playthrough, huge fan of Swellow. Once again, thank you, Wave, for Swellow. You were an absolute asset to the team from start to death. I feel kind of bad for saying this. I don't remember how Wave died. And I couldn't see which wave they were facing. Oh well, hopefully they shouldn't have anything too dangerous. Although, again, randomised. That's a Feraligatr. Well, that's bad. Because Feraligatr is really strong. Okay, did 12 damage with Crunch. Maybe it's not quite as strong as... Oh, wow, we got a big crit. Okay. I will switch out to Meganium. I'll switch out to Meganium so I can, you know, can just have the Gen 2 starter fight. Crunch. Not the defense drop. I need to switch out again. I need to switch back out. You know, I will just go back to Empoleon. I'm worried about a potential Ice Fang. That's why I'm not keeping Meganium in. Do I see Ice Fang? I do indeed see Ice Fang. So that was the right play. Anyway, so I'm recording this. I said I was going to record this episode like directly after the previous one. Yeah, I ended up not doing that. I'm recording this one the night before this one's meant to go up as well. Anyway, okay, Meganium hits 35, Empoleon hits 38. That's an Entei. Trace. Okay, good to know that Entei has Trace. I also need to be careful. It has Flamethrower. It is in the rain. It's in the rain, so we're safe. But yeah, Empoleon is kind of just crushing it right now. Empoleon is gonna hit level cap. Fortunately for me, I do still have the Ace rule in effect, so Empoleon can go to level 42. It can go 2 levels higher than the level cap, because it is the designated Ace of the team. Okay, so, as I was going to say before I got, you know, panicked by seeing a Feraligatr, I'm recording this on March 5th, and what else could I have had on this route? I could have had a Gastrodon, okay. But yeah, so I'm recording this on March 5th, Pokemon Day was last week, and yeah, most of those announcements I wasn't all that interested or invested in, but hey, Legends of ZA, interesting starter choices, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go with interesting because I don't think they're particularly bad starter choices. They wouldn't have been my first choices, but hey, I'm not gonna complain about them. But I do think that it's kind of interesting that they went for 2 Johto starters. So they went for Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. And I think that's just a very interesting group to go with. And I should throw on a Repel, I think. But yeah, so, I don't know. My natural instinct, my natural inclinations of those 3 specifically, like, my natural inclination is pushing me towards taking Totodile as my starter when I play Legends of ZA. I could have had a Raikou. I am switching out, I'm switching out. Because I may have 10 levels on this thing, but it's still a Raikou. It must have... This thing must have Arena Trap or Magnet... It has Magnet Pull. Okay, I have to just try... It just went for Quick Attack. The game has blessed me with letting Empoleon not die. Because if this Raikou had... Even if this Raikou just had Spark, it would have killed. 100%. Like, even 10 levels lower, I think it kills at that range. Anyway. Whirlpool, I will pass on Whirlpool. Game, you can keep that. But yeah, so I didn't want to do that. Okay, this is going downhill real fast. Anyway, so my plan today was to do the Celestial Tower. We're 20 minutes in, I haven't even gotten there. Okay, so calm, rewind, continue. Okay, so my natural inclination was, yeah, I'll get Totodile. But then I remembered that when they did Legends Arceus, all of the final forms got, like, their own Hisuian versions. So, and we don't currently know if they're going to have Colossean versions, or, like, special Mega Evolutions, or what. I assume they'll have Mega Evolutions. And, I mean, realistically, I'm going to say that Meganium will be Grass Fairy type, but I think everyone has been saying that, you know, since Gen 6 came out in 2013. Honestly, I am kind of hoping that one of my big hopes for that game is that Meganium is good in it, because realistically, Meganium is a starter Pokemon. Well, Chikorita is a starter Pokemon. That I feel it gets a bad reputation because... like, I feel like it has a bad reputation just because of its history and the fact that it's just not exactly good in Gen 2. Because Gen 2 was just not exactly a great time for grass types, period. And I feel like Chikorita kind of just gets hit with the very unfortunate thing of that, well, that was the game it was in, so that's its legacy now. Actually, no, I'll leave with Typhlosion. I will leave with Typhlosion for this, because Typhlosion is pretty strong, but it's not at level cap just yet. Okay, so, what does this trainer have? Okay, so they are a Psychic. What do we have to deal with today? Psychic Doreen has a Hydreigon! Well, that's bad. Not a fan of having to fight one of these. I should have gone for Swift. I went for Flame Wheel to try to get a burn. No burn, but I got the crit. That's a lot of damage, okay. I'm gonna go out to Meganium. And just try to Poison Powder it. I think just trying to poison it is going to be my best bet. Dragon... that's too much. That's way too much damage. I outspeed, which is good to know. Okay, goes for Crunch again. No, it has Poison Touch. Okay, I am going to switch out. I'm gonna have to go to Empoleon. I think this could be a very dangerous fight. I mean, on the plus side, thinking positive here, I don't need to worry about its ability anymore because I know I can't get poisoned. Because since Empoleon is Steel type, it can't get poisoned. Corrosion doesn't exist in this game. However, Crunch, like, that Crunch damage is really kind of... it's really ramping up, you know? Okay, Dragon Pulse, we eat that, right? We do not quite eat that. We missed. No. Okay. We outsped, or won a speed tie, or it used a negative priority move or something. Either way, I'm glad because we are now alive. Okay, I'm on +2. I'm just gonna Aqua Jet because Victini is part Fire type. How much do I get out of that? Nearly one shot. It just goes for Headbutt, so we should be okay. I Aqua Jet. Okay, it goes for Endure. That's fine. Aqua Jet. And it endures because, well, that's what Endure does. Aqua Jet again, and we take out the Victini. Okay. This is the first person in here, and they are out for blood. They have a Flygon as well! Okay, so... what are they gonna go for here? They are more than likely going to go for probably Sand Tomb, I think. So I'm going to go out to Meganium. Go for Dragon Breath. I think I have to switch Meganium. Yeah, I have to switch out Meganium or just let it die. So I'm going to go out to Hypno. I'm going to go out to Hypno and try to put it to sleep and then Psybeam my way to victory. Okay, there's the Sand Tomb, just as predicted. Okay, that did 18 damage. And then we took 6 on the residual. Bit attack hit, but we do have Filter, and we land a Hypnosis. Honestly, Hypno has been coming in clutch with the Hypnosis pretty much every time, in pretty much every fight I've needed it to like pull through and land a Hypnosis, it has come through with the clutch Hypnosis, and the Confusion. This Confusion could also come in clutch. Is this Hypno? Is Hypno living? Is Hypno doing it all? Is Hypno going to save the day? We're still bound by the Sand Tomb. I'm going for another Hypnosis. Hit yourself. I think that's the death of Hypno. Okay, that's unfortunate. We finally lose a Pokemon. We hadn't lost a Pokemon for a good while, though. So Hypno has unfortunately the Hypno has finally fallen, which it really sucks. I'm not happy about that. But on the plus side, we can just finish off this Flygon. Okay, it knocks itself out. But now I'm running away and healing because I am now scared of what is going on higher up that tower. Okay, let's get out of here. Also, kind of messed up how I walk into the place that's basically this game's equivalent of the Pokemon Tower. You know, the place that's basically the Pokemon Graveyard. First thing that happens is one of my Pokemon dies. Also, that was just a random trainer. They threw a Hydreigon, a Victini, and a Flygon. Like, I want to joke, but no, they were actually just out for blood. Like, they wanted my Pokemon dead, and they were very determined. Like, honestly, that I think was kind of just teetering on a knife edge of going from a bad to absolutely unmitigated disaster. That genuinely could have potentially been a run-ender. Fortunately, it wasn't, but, like, I'm glad that it wasn't, but I'm going to miss my Hydra. Nope. I still have my Hydreigon. I'm going to miss my Hypno. So what I'm going to do is Hypno will still be in the team. It'll still be in the party, I just can't use it. Because I don't feel like walking back to the Pokemon Center just yet. But Hypno will now just kind of occupy the final spot in the party, and I can't use it, but hey, we'll have it with us until we get back to a Pokemon Center. Now, hopefully I can dodge a lot of the other trainers in here, because even though Empoleon does have the Ace rule in effect and can go up a couple more levels, if I can avoid it, I'd quite like to, you know, keep those levels down a bit. Okay, a Frillish. Okay, I'm not exactly thrilled about it. Not exactly thrilled about it. Anyway, so, fortunately for me, Frillish, very easy to catch. It just works. It just worked. And that is a potential Jellicent. So that's what a ghost. However, I don't actually know what level this evolves at. Knowing Gen 5, it's probably weirdly high. Huh. Flame Body Frillish is kind of insane. Okay, we find a Wide Lens. That improves accuracy, I think. Now, I can sneak past this lady. I just need to turn around. Okay. What else could I have had in this area? Would I have wanted an Executor? I would have preferred having Execute because catching it as Executor means it just wouldn't learn anything. Oh, I just have to walk around. EM30 Night Days! Okay, so, Night Days is Zoroark's special move. It's like, I think it's like base 95 or something. Like base 95 dark move, and I can teach that to anything that can learn Shadow Ball. The truest tragedy is I would have been teaching that to Hypno immediately. Actually, can I teach Force Palm to anything? I don't think I can, because it was Brugglebug, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay, so... yeah, Night Days, base 85, sorry. Okay, I could teach it to a couple of things, but I don't really need it. Also, I have an awful feeling that 95 on accuracy would come back to, I feel like that 95 on accuracy would come back to haunt my team somewhere further down the line. Okay, what I'm gonna try to do is dodge all of these trainers. For my own safety, I think that is the play. Okay, some choice specs. I probably should have waited for them to turn around, to be honest. I should have waited for them to turn around, because now, I have to fight them. Hang on, wait, I've just had a horrible realization. I'm, like, stealthing my way up this tower. I have to stealth my way back down this tower. Okay. Okay, there was no arena trap or anything, so we should be safe. No arena trap. It lands Dynamic Punch. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna go out to the Frillish. Because I don't think this thing can actually do much to Frillish. Submission. Can't hit Frillish. I don't think this has anything for it. So I'm going to Ominous Wind and see what it does. It goes for a Hypnosis. That's fine. That's fine. If Frillish is asleep, that's fine. Because now, I'm going to see what to do again. Okay, I know this thing's entire moveset now. It is, it's 2 fighting moves, Hypnosis, Double Slap. It's Submission, Hypnosis, Double Slap. I do need to switch, though. Because here's the thing. Frillish can beat this Poliwrath, but we would be here for like 20 minutes just chipping away at it. So hopefully this only lands twice. Only lands 3. Okay. Meganium, I'm going to need you to Synthesis right now. Thank you, Meganium. Okay, now I'm just going to set up Reflect and just go for it. Because I feel like it's probably just going to go for Double Slap primarily, just for safety. Okay, there's 3. If he goes for Submission, he takes recoil damage, which honestly, I've never understood that. Why does Submission do recoil damage? Like, is that one of those things where it has a name in Japanese that would make more sense for it to... Like, is it one of those things where it's like a translation thing? Where the name of the move in Japanese makes sense for it to do recoil damage. And it just doesn't in the English translation. But, I don't know. Either way, we get through that, and we should now be safe. And I can just sneak past. Fantastic. Right, I think this nurse is 2 floors from the end. Do I have an escape rope? If I have an escape rope, I should be able to get out of here, right? I do not have an escape rope. Okay, I guess I am going to have to just walk my way all the way back down when I get to the end. Well, that's going to be agony, but hey, we will manage. Maybe I should use the calcium on. You know what, I'm just going to fight. I'll just fight this lady, and hopefully they don't have anything too dangerous. I really should have healed Meganium before I did this. Show me a weak ice type. Okay, a Gothorita, that's fine. That's like a middling psychic type. Like, it's not a Gothitelle, it's not the final form, it's not super dangerous. That's fine. Okay, we got the flinch because of stench. I probably should have gone for flame charge, if anything. Okay, future sight. Future sight could be a little bit scary, but I don't know what's coming in. Okay, they heal with the hyper potion. Okay, so we flame charge, which flame charge will do a little bit less damage than flame wheel would, because flame charge is base 50, flame wheel is base 60. Either way, we're now on +2, so our speed is super high. We get hit by the flatter, so that is special attack up, but confusion. And that did about a third. Okay. Hopefully I can just break through. Okay. Okay, heal block. Unfortunately for them, completely wasted move in this scenario. Completely wasted move in this scenario because I can't heal. However, I may need to switch out here. If Typhlosion hits... Okay, yeah, I have to switch out. No. No, 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 no. Okay, Typhlosion, 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 Typhlosion. You are getting out of here right now, buddy. Because we are not letting you die. You are too important to this team for me to just let this thing die. Now then, we should just tank this. We have multi-scale, so we should be okay. And a future sight attack lands. That's too much damage. Okay. Meganium! Meganium time, switch in. If they send out something, if they send out like a semi-decent electric type, I'm done. If their second Pokemon is like a semi-strong electric type, I think I just lose. Like, straight up. That did nothing. Okay, okay. You know what? The Ace rule is gonna have to come into effect. The Ace rule may have to come into effect. I'm gonna have to rely on Empoleon. I don't want to have to rely on Empoleon because I do think I maybe over worry about it too much. But hey, Empoleon should be okay. Now then, what's that other Pokemon? A Spinder. That other Pokemon is a Spinder. I don't need to worry about that at all. It's a Spinder. I say that, watches it now, just hits me back with something ridiculous. Like, I was fully prepared for that to just go like, oh, use counter. Which somehow would have reflected back Bubble Beam. I don't know what I'm talking about today, apparently. Anyway. Okay, now we can just patch up our team and keep moving on. And hopefully I can kind of just sneak my way back around through this tower. Because, this tower has not been friendly to me so far, and this floor is 2 Ace Trainers. And I have to fight one of them. I know I only have to fight one. I know I know fighting one allows me to walk past the other. But the question is, which of the two do I fight? Oh wait, I can dodge them. That might be the play. We just wait for it to turn around. Okay. We grab a relic band that does nothing for us. And we stop there, because if I take one more step forward, she sees me. I don't know how that doesn't work. Like, I don't... Okay, their movement relies on vision. I think they must always just be looking that way. No, they do actually change which side they look at. Okay. I don't know why I bothered. Like, if I was gonna end up walking into them anyway, why did I bother doing that? Okay, they had an Abra. I was so worried. And they threw out an Abra. Having said that, I'm still going to try to get prepared, just in case they send out something potentially dangerous. And Flame Charge one-shots Abra, because of course it does. Abra is a Pokemon with basic... Okay, they have a Bastiodon. That's inconvenient for me. I'm just going to Flame Wheel and hope for a burn, I think. Okay, that did not... Oh, no. That is really bad. Game. If you can bless me with a burn right now. If you can just hit me with a burn. If I can see a burn. Ancient Power. I think Typhlosion dies here. Of course I get critted. Breakthrough, please. Okay, we break through. We land the Flame Wheel. And Typhlosion dies. Okay, farewell, Typhlosion. Did not want to lose you this early. Meganium can finish us off. Like, I know that I have the Ace Rule in effect. Like, I know I still have it in effect. I know I have that in my back pocket, so Empoleon can go up another couple of levels. But... And... I lost Hypno and Typhlosion today. I'm not happy about that. Those were two great Pokemon. And that's a lot of damage. I'm going to Magical Leaf again, though. Okay, he's going for Endure. So he's shown Endure, Ancient Power, Blah, and Swagger. That's his moveset. So it only has one attacking move. I should have just switched out immediately. Typhlosion didn't need to die there. I should have just gone out to Empoleon. I should have just went out to Empoleon straight away and Bubble Beamed. That would have been the play. But no, I stayed in. I got overconfident. I stayed in. I got blocked in, and well, Typhlosion died as a result. TM86 is E-Speed. Please show me TM86 being usable. I don't know what TM86 is off the top of my head, but I can't teach it. I can't teach it to the potential slacking. That's unfortunate. Actually, no, wait. When it evolves, it'll... I'm not trusting myself. I'm going to run back and heal. I'm going to run back and heal before I try to sneak my way past that other trainer. Okay, a Seismitoad. Okay, so, honestly, I could have even just gone out to the Thrillish and it would have been a better play than staying in with Typhlosion there. Okay, Medicham. Medicham, probably significantly less threatening than it would normally be under these circumstances, because I'm pretty... Of course it has Arena Trap. Okay, it has Faint. That's not doing anything, but it's a minor inconvenience. Bubble Beam, Pop. Does it one-shot? Yes, it does, because Medicham is made of paper. I love how Psychic types are either really bulky or made of paper. I feel like that's a very common thing for Psychic types, where they are either one or the other. And I only have one Repel left, so I will just walk, I suppose. Okay, let's patch up our Pokemon. I'm gonna go patch up my Pokemon. Typhlosion to the back of the party next to Hypno. Ganium to the front. I definitely now need to go and do training in between this episode and the next one, because I just lost 2 Pokemon. Like, I haven't actually had to sit down and do training in between episodes for most of this series so far, but I'm going to have to do that now, because I just lost 2 really important Pokemon. And straight up, if I lose Empoleon right now, if I end up fighting this guy and he destroys Empoleon, I think I might just lose. Can I sneak back? Buddy, can you please turn? You know, I'm just gonna fight him. I'll just fight him. Like, he isn't moving, I'll just fight him. Hopefully he isn't anything threatening. I mean, the other one wasn't too threatening, I just misplayed. He has a Loudred. He has a Loudred. This should be totally fine. It is level 40. Because, you know, since he's a trainer who only has the one Pokemon, it will be a higher level, but it is only level 40, we should be okay. It's a Screech Loudred. That actually could be a little bit of a problem. He might go for Stomp, but I doubt it one-shot. Okay, Supersonic could be a little bit on the scary side, so I'm going to switch out. I'm switching out because I'm now on -2 and confused. I don't want to risk hitting myself in confusion and then getting hit with a Stomp. I know that Loudred isn't exactly the most powerful Pokemon in the world, but hey, I'd rather play it a little bit safe. Okay, so we take out the Loudred, and now, that is this trainer dealt with, we've successfully managed to make it to the top of the tower. I'm pretty sure that was the final floor. This should be the roof. Okay. We made it. What can I find on the roof of the tower? A Whimsicott, okay. Honestly, I'm glad that I managed to make it up here, but yeah, 2 losses ain't it. Anyway. Also, I did not do anything with the dowsing machine on my way up here. Anyway. Hi, Skylar, how are you doing? Oh, you came. Thank you. I was right. What I saw was a hurt Pokemon. Don't worry though, it's fine now. I gave it a max revive, then it felt better and flew away. Don't I have great eyesight? No matter how far away things are, a pilot's eyes can see them. Oh, that's right. Since you've come this far, why don't you ring the bell? Celestial Tower's bell is for soothing the spirits of Pokemon. Also, the character of the person ringing the bell's reflected in the sound. I don't know if doing this, like, lowers the encounter rate or anything on the way down. The sound of the bell reverberates through the area. What a pretty sound. You're a kind and strong person. It's that kind of sound. I'd like to introduce myself again. I'm Skylar, the leader of Mistralton's Pokemon Gym. I use flying-type Pokemon. When you're ready, please come to the gym. I'll give you a big welcome. Okay, so now let's... You know what? Just because we can, we'll ring the bell again, and then make our way back down this tower, hopefully dodge every trainer, get back to the Pokemon Center, put Hypno and Typhlosion in the death box, then I'm going to end off today's episode, and then I'm going to have to go and do some training, because it was kind of a disaster. Now, I don't know if... Okay, I was going to say, I don't know if it lowered the encounter rate, but hey, we definitely can still find stuff in here. Okay, good enough Seismitoad can pop up in here. Seismitoad is... It's a weird Pokemon. Like, it's one that I really want to like. It's kind of just so... I don't want to say that it's just violently made, but that's quite literally what it is. Okay, I just want to wait for these people to turn around because I don't want to fight if I can. I currently want to avoid fighting. I don't think they're gonna move. You know what? Yeah, I'll fight. I'll fight them and I will fight them and live with my decision. However bad this may end up going. Okay? That's just cruel and unusual, game. I swear, if I knock out this Hypno, and this guy throws out a Typhlosion. Like, if I knock out this Hypno and he throws out a Typhlosion, I don't know if I will be scared, worried, confused, impressed, or what. Okay, you know what? I'm now learning that I got the very good potential option for Hypno. Because that Hypno had Truant, and my one had Filter. So, yeah, I definitely lucked out on getting the good Hypno. Okay, Meganium hits level 37. Okay, a Remoraid. Honestly, if I could get a Remoraid, I would not mind using an Octillery. Octillery is kinda good. Okay, I say that. It's very slow. It's kind of frail. It has great move. It has an amazing move pool. Unfortunately, that's kind of all it really has going for it in a lot of cases. No, I like Octillery. Okay, now I can just have a nice, calm walk through here, and we're back down to the bottom of this tower. We're now safe. There's no one to fight on this first floor. These are just kind of people who are there. And now we can just have a nice, peaceful return home. Oh my, because I've fought pretty much everyone out here. And now, you know, I do not remember mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Okay, Swallow, Wild Swallow. No, I can't just go, oh hey, I like this Pokemon, I can catch this. I'm doing a Nuzlocke, I'm not doing a casual playthrough. And I need to stop running in the grass when I'm trying to just do something. Like, when I'm trying to get somewhere in a hurry, I need to kind of remind... When I'm trying to get somewhere in a hurry, I need to remind myself that trying to run in the grass will make me encounter more Pokemon. Okay, so, stop. Yeah. Also, I love this little animation, how you can just slowly fall off because you can't keep your balance on there forever. Like, I've always thought that was a fantastic little detail. Okay, so... now we get the sad part of the episode, where I have to commend 2 of my Pokemon into the death box. I haven't had to do this for a while. So Hypno and Typhlosion now join Magmar, Electivire, and Beautifly in the death box. Although, you know what? I hadn't had a death since the 2nd gym, and we got 2 right before the 6th. That's not terrible. It could be worse. I still don't know what to do about these 2 Digletts. Like, I know I have to keep one of them as my actual encounter, but I don't know what to do with this second one. I'm gonna move it down here just for now. Oh, and I still need to decide on what I'll do with that in the near future. Either way, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly shuffle all these along for my own convenience. And then, I'm going to... Did I heal? Have I healed? I have not healed. I'm going to heal first, and then I'm going to end off today's episode here. Yeah, and next time, I'll be back with 2 or 3 new Pokemon in the party, and then we'll be going to go and challenge Skylar at the Mistralton Gym. So, I'm going to end off today's episode here. Yeah, Capsule Monster Coliseum should be continuing tomorrow, and then will also be going on next week as well. Oh, and this series should be back on Monday. So next week it should be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Anyway, I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully see you all tomorrow for more Capsule Monster Coliseum, or on Monday for more Pokemon. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.